Okay, so I know I said I'd meet you on Limsa, but something came up in terms of hunts, and I figured it'd be a good time to show off an S rank, so I'm just kind of chilling for it still. Yeah, it kind of came out because I need to take a break for some food, so yeah, and then by the time I was done, I was like, oh, this thing's within 10 minutes of coming up. So, yeah. Just having to chill here. So, it can officially start spawning once it hits 5 p.m. Eorzea time. So, just keep an eye up there. We've got 15 minutes left, of course. Eorzea time is a little bit faster than our time. Haven't really talked about it because I don't actually know specifics, but at the very least, it is quite a bit faster. So I'm just kind of chilling out over one of the known spawn points. I don't know exactly where it's going to spawn, but I figure I may as well chill out down here. We're 7 minutes away. And just like that, we're 6 minutes away. Like I said, it's super fast. I guess I could have done a little bit sooner, but wasn't exactly sure how long it was going to take. So a message is going to come up in the chat. Won't be able to see it, but it's going to say that you can sense the presence of an extraordinary prey or something like that, or a powerful, something powerful, strong, and it's officially open. So we need to be trying to spawn this thing. Oh, like so. It just spawned right under me. Hello. Hello, buddy. So this is Crocodile. This is one of the S ranks available in A Realm Reborn. This one can only spawn during a full moon. During the full moon cycles, every so many hours. Every, like, 37 hours? 50 hours? 50 hours? Something like that. So, yeah, it spawns by, well, walking over one of its spawn points. They're all over the map. And I just happened to get lucky and I hit it on the second point. Of course, we're the first ones here. And we're going to have to... I mean, so the two of us could take this out, no problem at all. But, there's this thing called common courtesy. And yeah, so we're gonna wait for other people to show up so more and more people can get credit for defeating this. So it'll actually be the second one I'll have defeated on this character, but the other time I wasn't exactly in a point of being able to record. So, yeah, so like I was trying to explain earlier on Red Mage, you have your two types of mana. You have the black and you have the white. And it's a mix of trying to maintain a good balance, and when you get enough, namely 80, you can do a pretty hefty combo. Up to, before level 50, you can only do certain pieces of it. You can't do the entire thing. But that it matters not. For right now, we are above 50. And so you can unlock that, and you've got some AoE attacks here as well. Before there actually wasn't as many AoE attacks before Shadowbringers, but now they've actually gone ahead and given Red Mage some really good ones. So that is quite nice. And yep, so the basic thing is, it's going under my chat, but so the cast time on these, specifically Ver Arrow and Ver Thunder, are quite high, 4.85 seconds, so that's a little awkward. However, ones like Jolt, Ver Stone, and Ver Fire are only 1.94. And then, of course, it's the same on the AoE side. Yeah. You want to be opening up with a Jolt before you have anything going on. And then you can cast, you'll want to go into like your Ver Arrow or Thunder after that. You can, 50% chance of getting the status of Ver Stone or Ver Fire ready, which will let you cast these other ones, which will let you continue chaining back and forth. You, like I said, you want to make sure you have a balance. If one type goes, I think it's 40 over the other, then you get unbalanced. The other one starts starts gaining slower until you can get a balance of back happening again. So, and also you've got a frontal conal attack here with a Moulinet, which unlocks at level 52, and you get, so the other thing is these the mana I was mentioning, these get to an enhanced version. I'm doing a really terrible job explaining this while we wait for people to show up here. So these get an enhanced version when you have enough mana. So you get your proper enhanced combo at 80, or you get enhanced Moulinet at 20 of both black and white mana. So what I like to do is at least get to like 80 or 90 when there's like a group of enemies, and I can use that to take them out, or get to 80 of course for doing your proper full combo. And there'll be more tools unlocked eventually, but I figure since I've been doing these particular things on Red Mage, I may as well continue to do so, since it's just the normal regular content that I have been doing on Monk, and this is kind of like a side piece, so it's like I may as well do it. I am having to stay a little bit further back than some other people because Crocodile will try to aggro me, and it looks like we have pulled. So since this is a world boss, as long as we all hit it, we will get credit. The more damage your party does to it, the more credit you get, up to a cap. And it's already dead. We didn't get full credit, but that's fine. But we get 60 tombstones and 60 allied seals. So, Brittany, what the heck are allied seals? Well, they're a reward from Hunt, specifically. So, anyways, back to what we were trying to do here, which was the, Beast Tribes. Anyways, highway robbery. Arya, I know not what brings you the Maelstrom Command this day, but I can hardly fault your time. I weep a situation on our hands, we do. Not days ago, a convoy of ours was ambushed en route to Limsa, a goodly shipment of saltpeter plundered from our very ends. Discovered dogs responsible for the extractively and in the darkness, so we have to figure out who they are, much less bring them to justice. Saltpeter, as you may know, is a key ingredient fashioned in fire sand. Whatever our foe might plot, like as not, it involves an hearty share of fiery death and destruction. Command is dispatched an elite regiment to the field to investigate, but clues have proved harder to come by than an half-decent fine ale at sea. Leading the investigation is a good comrade of mine. Well, I'd like nothing more than to lead me strength to search, or lend me, same word, basically. I can't very well shirk my duties here. If you find yourself itching for adventure, you could do worse than to make for swift purse and seek out Lieutenant Skatewhip Swiss. Just there, the treacherate Cynthia. Alright, so we need to head to Swift Perch for that one, but there are two we're going to be picking up here. There was also two over in Gridania, but I'm ignoring one of those. So I believe I've mentioned. Your hearing must be exceptional, Arya. If you did not overhear the link Pearl report, then what? Well, no matter. You're here now, we could certainly use your aid. I have just received word that raiders have sunk a civilian vessel in the Strait of Meralthor. One of our warships is en route as we speak, though I fear there will be little left for them to find. I am uncomfortably familiar with tales of pirate looting and even commandeering. The targets were to sink the ship entire, an excessively brutal act even for a buccaneer. No, I wager hard coin those thrice damned fishbacks are behind this. Them and their serpent reaver or lackeys. The Sahagin must have much to answer for. Vengeance will be forthcoming, but let us first focus on rescuing what poor souls we may. While the warship scours the waters, I would have you head to eastern Lolossi and look for any survivors washed up on the sands of Bloodshore. One of my soldiers, Private Wilfolk, has been deployed to coordinate the search. Speak with him when you arrive, and he will direct your efforts to where they are most needed. May Limelane guide your steps. So we need to head to Bloodshore over at Costa del Sol for that one. And I'm actually going to go ahead and start that one first, even though I did head the other way around in my tracking. Whatever. I think I know what I'm doing. Alright, so just north of the coast of Del Sol, we'll find the wolf elk here. You're the one Commander Riki said to expect then. I'm wolf elk private in the commander's foreign lobby. As you can see, there ain't much for me to coordinate. The fishbacks made a good mess of that ship. It seems barely a handful of the poor buggers what were sailing on it made it ashore alive. Where am I? Where's Robin? Where's my son? Now you just calm yourself, good wife. We'll have your boy back in your arms before you can spit up another lungful of seawater. The tide has been merciful to a fortunate few like the good wife here and carried them all the way to the beach. Here, you'll be needing some of me medical supplies for the bleeding and the injured. Take a walk along the coast now and help them as ain't beyond helping. Alright, so we need to take these Maelstrom Field Potions to the survivors. But thanks, I feel stronger now. All I remember is an impact like bloody thunder and the deck lurching beneath my feet. Then they came aboard. Oh. I can barely breathe. I guess the injured ones we have to use a potion. Alright. Breathing hard. Thank you. Which of the 7 hills is this? Bloodshore? Oh. Ugh. I made it. One minute we were sailing along, happy as you please. The next, I was struggling to keep me head above the waves. Alright, let us use the potion on the injured. I can feel me fingers again, those gutless fishbacks. They were over the rail and swinging the fore. I could stammer out a prayer to the navigator. You've saved some lives this day at last. 'Tis a terrible thing what happened, but you take what solace you can in the little victories. Not that any amount of solace will have me forgiving those blasted fishbacks. You expect tax on the Navy. That's what we signed up for, but sinking a civilian ship with women and children aboard? Sahagin have ice water for blood, I tell you. Oh, not my little Robin. Me condolences, good wife. I know how hard this must... Leviathan scaly arse! Sahagin? Here? What? You didn't get your fill slaughter out on the straight? If you want to finish the job you started, then you best start with me. Mom! Robin? My darling Robin? Mom, there you are! Oh, my dear Robin, you're safe. Thank the 12 above. The lad's alive? What manner of fishback trickery is this? fine if a bit wet. I thought I would sink right to the bottom of the sea, but then some nice fishermen came and saved me. They were not like the scary ones that came after our ship. The stories say that all the fishermen are nasty. Isn't that odd? May I ask you a favor? I found this necklace at the bottom of the little boat the nice fishermen used to carry me to the shore. I'm certain it must be one of theirs. If you would, I would take it back to them myself, but I don't think my mom would like that. Could you maybe return it for me? Last I saw, they were swimming towards western Lunasia. That must be where they live. I wonder if their houses are made of seaweed. Alright, so we need to take that to western Lunasia, and this is why I'm doing this in the order I am, because the other one takes us to western Lunasia. The Marines take the law to get. You have me believe that there's not a single piece of evidence in this entire godforsaken hamlet? And who might you be? An adventurer come on behalf of Traitor? Who said I was looking for help anyway? Traitor? I'll have you both know that it's clear, all clear skies and smooth sailing here. I was just about to file my report too. I ain't fooling no one. A good tons of saltpeter's been snatched from our hands, and like as not by someone who'd use it to sink our fair Limsa to the bottom of the sea. Alright, I'll share with you what me men have gleaned, though I warn you, it ain't much. Given the scope of the act, we believe it was a coordinated effort by a well-trained group. What's more, given the sheer speed with which the scurvy thieves vanished from our sight, I reckon that they have knowledge of passages unknown to us. I had me hopes up that my men would have found something, but they had no such luck. What say you? Care to take a look around, see if you can find the evidence that me half blind and thrice stabbed and sort of ordnance couldn't? Okay. Well, we don't have to look far, supposedly. So, let's try back here. There's a crooked pickaxe and a ladder. And ladder's important. Definitely. Let's take it back around the building. Are they really that blind? Like, come on. Are you, was it? Well, find the evidence, could shed some light on the investigation. Yeah. What have we here? Pickaxe and a rather sorry looking one at that. Do you reckon this was left behind by the perpetrators? In my time with the Maelstrom, I've confronted just about every pirate, brigand, and highway band in these parts, but I've not known any of them to employ a tool like this. No, I wager more than the round of the wench that our band of grubby little thieves ain't no ordinary men. Aye, it's becoming clear to me. And yourself, no doubt. Tell me, Arya, might you be thinking what I'm thinking? A rogue rogadin? No, I only a rogadin of abundant physical and mental talents, such as myself, fashion employs such an exquisite piece of... Do you have barnacles where your brain should be adventured? 'Cause if you're so much as implying that I'll stage a robbery myself, you'll be taking a long walk off a short pier the second you set foot back in Limsa. The primitive tool of it, make of this tool, and all too healthy interest in explosives, all signs point to those rat-faced rapscallions being behind all this. So bloody obvious now that I could almost kick myself, and me good-for-nothing men for not coming to this conclusion sooner. But this is hardly the time for a whinging. No, we must strike quickly if we mean to reclaim what's ours. Camp Overlook is our front line defense against those tunnel-burrowing thieves. If anyone has a notion of where they might have taken saltpeter and how they plan to use it, it'll be good old Commander Bloyden. Oh, Bloyden. We keep having to go to you, and then we keep not doing the quest there. I'm off to deliver me a report, but I've an uncharted job has only just begun. What say you come along, Arya? You're the first capable woman I've worked with today. In a bit. Right after I head over to the Sahagin Spawnling at the entrance of Knob's nursery. We also have some quests to ignore for now here. So you can actually just fly right over there. But, we aren't gonna do that for now. But it is definitely an option to do, to just fly right over to Isles of Umbra. Alright, here is our Sahagin spawnling. What is the meaning of this trespass? I should skewer you where you stand, Finnis one. You carry the necklace of Clutch Father Knob. How is it that you possess this cherished treasure? You come at the behest of the child he saved? Such unusual manners for a shore walker. You may pass. Seek out Clutch Father Knob and be sure to keep your tone respectful. He is the elder of our clan. Alright, let's go speak with Knob. Hello. Rare is it to see a shore walker in our midst. I am Knob, Clutch Father to this clan of spawnlings. Ah, the finless child bid you return my necklace, did he? No, I had no special reason for saving the boy, only that for the Sahagin, as it is for you shore walkers, offspring are considered the most precious of treasures. All that reside here are bound by ties of blood. All are the children of the Clutch Father. Only slightly less precious to me than my spawn is the trinket you bring. It was a gift, a commendation from our beloved matriarch. I thank you for returning it to me. We have a saying, the favor of one is repaid by the gratitude of the Clutch. I welcome you to our home. Perhaps some modest banquet is in order. I do not know, however, if our spread will agree with your shore walker's stomach. Yeah, I'm not sure about this either. Clutch and Kin. You witnessed the aftermath of the attack in the Strait of Marathor? Yes, it was indeed perpetrated by Sahagin. The individuals responsible are called the Coral Tridents. They reside in the Sapsa spawning grounds and are known among our people as a volatile and fanatical faction. We had hoped to prevent them from ever reaching that vessel, but alas, the current was not in our favor. Foolishness, their actions only invite further violence through retaliation. And what of Knob and his Clutch, you ask? We live apart from the spawning grounds and pursue a separate agenda. I do not claim to understand the structure of your civilization, but for us Sahagin, each clan of Clutch mates is led by a single Clutch Father. The Indigo Matriarch, what you might call our queen, bestows each clutch of her eggs upon only the bravest and most seasoned warriors. It is then a Clutch Father's duty to raise and instruct his charges in the ways of our people. But for the cycle to continue, the matriarch must have a secure environment in which to bear her offspring. That is why we choose to make this land our home. It is unfortunate then that the Sapsa spawning grounds have become the locus of such conflict. If only more shore walkers were like you and spent a moment to understand our situation. Clutch Father, I need your counsel. What have I taught you, Stu? A Sahagin does not flail and splash about. He rolls with the waves and rides the currents. Forgive me, Clutch Father. It is Pew, our 6th youngest brother. What of him? He has left the nursery without permission. He spoke of talking sense into the Coral Tridents. His brain is as soft as his spawning scales. And this at a time when I can't afford to take my eyes off the rest of the Clutch. Though our stance toward each other is not yet clear, shore walker, I would ask a boon of you. Save my foolish son. Sue here will have more to say on the subject, I am sure. So be very careful reading these. I'm like, ah, my gosh, so much to that. You have no scales, yet the Clutch Father seems to trust you. I shall do the same. As you heard, my brother Pew has taken upon himself to educate the Coral Tridents. He's one of our most impetuous spawn brothers, and yet young. He has not yet realized the peril he puts himself in. The Tridents will not listen to Pew's reasoning. They will laugh as they impale him on their spears. Please bring Pew back safely to the nursery. By now, he must be some distance across the land base, closer to the North Tide Gate. Alright. We can do that. Also, Yeah, I guess I didn't go talk with Valkyrie though, did I? So... Let us... hit more leg. Ah! The heck? Alright. This concerns you not, Shore Walker. Away with you, finless one! No. I'm good with the answer of no, actually. So, it's really our first time kind of dealing with Sahagin. Basically the same. Hi, Pew! We're here! We've come to rescue you. I see a thing I need to kill over there. Rescued by a shore walker. When am I to tell Clutch Father not? Spawn Brother Sue bid you come to my aid? I do not understand these Coral Trident warriors. I scarce open my maw before they proceed to beat me bloody. Clutch Father always says that the currents of discussion carry us to enlightenment, but it seems the words of a spawnling count for little and less. I simply want to put into practice what my clutch mates and I have been taught. Now I surely face a punishment in addition to my beating. Well, we need to kill some shelf spawn Sahagins, so let's go. Beat it up. Not Trench Tooth, like it's down there. How many do we need? 3. Ugh. That's by basically the equivalent of one of the Ifrit's towers that the Amalja have. Thanks, Dragana. Alright. Take that out. Oh, literally right here. I didn't even have to get on the mount. And I tried to interrupt it, but it was too late. So... let us... turn back to the nursery. Welcome back, Shore Walker. You are kind to endanger yourself, though you owe us no such loyalty. Pew will be appropriately disciplined for his reckless actions. Now, more than ever, the Sahagin must act with caution and wisdom. Many of our people reside peacefully within our city in the Indigo Deep, but our civilization faces a steady but treacherous decline. We must venture onto land to secure spawning grounds to lay our eggs, and build nurseries to raise our young is an essential element of our breeding cycle, an instinct too powerful to ignore. Our traditional spawning grounds were, however, annihilated in the calamity. Thus were we forced to seize this new location, the region the finless ones call Western Lanasia. It is not surprising that the Shore Walkers view our sudden aggressive expansion as not more than an invasion, but this seemingly unprovoked attack on their territory is, in truth, a desperate struggle for survival. Without this land, without a place to rear offspring, the Sahagin race is doomed. We are in no position to wage war against the Shore Walkers. We must attempt to parlay and learn to exist side by side. The Coral Tridents, as you have no doubt realized, do not comprehend the merits of a diplomatic approach. They seek only to control the weak of mind, those like their brutal serpent reavers, and slaughter all others who oppose them. Do not mistake me as a traitor to my kind. Hold no love for finless ones. I shed no salty tears when the great Leviathan is summoned and the Lord of the World gathers new drowned shore walkers to his fold. But conflict with your peoples is not the answer to our woes. We must look beyond the present and ensure calmer waters in which the future of our race can thrive. Shore Walker, your arrival is a precious gift. I would have you become the first stone in the bridge. I hope to build between our people and the rock which blunts the mindless spears of the Coral Tridents. Pray you, lend us your aid. I swear myself to your noble cause. Shh. Your presence is most welcome, Shorewalker. My warriors are eager, but lack the experience to engage such vicious opponents as the Coral Tridents. We will help the Zealots advance at the shoreline, begin to repair the damage they have done, or a chance at peace. There is much work ahead, but together we can put an end to this meaningless bloodshed. Alright, and this unlocks the Sahagin Beast Tribe. Literally never touched this one. So now available from Few. Not Few. We can also purchase wares, of course. So there's Few up there, and the Mender, and the Vendor. This time around, we're looking more at the food side of things to be able to purchase right now. So, Skullduggery. Ill news, Finless One. My watchful Spawn brothers witness a group of young Trident warriors sneaking around the coastline in an attempt to bypass the defenses of the tide gates. Assuming they have been successful, those impatient infiltrators will have already taken up position in the shadows around the Shorewalker camp. Now they await but the opportunity to strike. You are quick about tracking them down. Perhaps you can convince them to abandon this folly before any real damage is done. Should they refuse to heed your warnings, you must then do what must be done. I will no longer grieve for kin that place our entire race in jeopardy. Yeah, a grateful response. Ugh. Trying to reach something. The piracy of the Coral Tridents continues unabated. They have struck another trading vessel. The merchantman's captain and crew were able to escape in a landing skiff, but they were forced to abandon their ship and its cargo to their attackers. I am of a mind to see this cargo returned to the Shorewalkers. Perhaps it is time you practice a little piracy of your own. Speak with Pa and borrow an Elvis. His sea beast will soon catch up to your burdened target. Alright, so this is... Actually, I wasn't expecting one of these kind so early, but this is a special mount type of one. Of course, we don't have them all quite yet. Let's go ahead and pick up a win from their sales. The Coral Tridents have taken command of a trading vessel. They certainly have wasted no time in sending a messenger to boast of their achievements to their brothers in the spawning grounds. If this prideful revel is allowed to continue, it will only encourage others to follow their example. I propose that you board the captured ship and knock some humility into these merchant hunting fools. Show them that not all shorewalkers are such easy prey. Begin your demonstration with the rank and file on deck, and their leader will soon appear to challenge you. This defeat at your hand should have the desired effect. The merchantman is yet in open water, so you will need to ride an Elves to reach it. Take the wind from their sails, Finless One. But what if I can just fly there? Anyways, do we actually have to? Skullduggery. That's down there. I might have to. That's also down there. Grateful response. Capture merchantman. My elves will have you snapping at its rudder before you settle in the saddle. Okay, so yeah, like I said, I've never even touched these before, so I'm like, what? So it's not that we have to ride ourselves there, it's that cutscene takes us there. You know, we can now fly! Alright, so we have a bunch of enemies about. So let's take on this. Oh, right, back on this phone. Let's get her back. And oh, right, because we have two things here. They're both kind of Yeah, they're both kind of here at the same time. Well then. Oh my gosh. Literally well then. Hope I take my own advice and dragging enemies together might help. Alright, let's grab this cargo crate. Yeah, we do have to defeat everything aboard here. Yeah. We've got a bunch of enemies on us. I'm aware, game. Alright. Try this bowman. And 2 more. That was really funky. I don't know what the heck was happening there. So it is quite handy that these were actually in the same spot. Like I was like, oh yeah, your thing up here, I don't even know. The ship is ours. Oh. Wait, what? Did the chief just appear twice? What the heck? What happens? Oh, there's exit. And there's more back there? Okay, now I'm curious. Oh my gosh, there's like so many enemies. Can I fly out here? No, they didn't enable flying. So you can see a bunch of enemies out there. Oh my gosh. So many enemies. You can't fly up here. Oh, I'm sad now. Anyways, we do need to go do skullduggery real quick. It's quite handy that those were both there, so we didn't have to go back and then go onto a different ship. And yeah. Alright. What are we doing here? Confront the Sahagin infiltrators. Somewhere. Not there. Inside? Inside. Oh, right there. They're somehow blind. About as blind as I am. Any who oppose the will of the trident must fall. It's fine. I'll just take you out instead. How's that sound? I like that sound. I really like that plan. Let's go with it, okay? Okay. Alright, that's one of them. This will also give us a chance to go back to Falcabrita, since I believe the other one was over by her. I'm just gonna go ahead and... Oh yeah, it's right down there, right? I saw you. I saw you. If you come seeking Falcabrita the Maelstrom, congratulations, you have found her. Though I suppose in truth it is I who have been seeking you. Hampskull Valley overlooks the Sahagin Fjord, sea-sucking hordes right under her bony nose. We are the dam against the rising tide of savagery. Are you sure it's really that? Have you maybe seen if there's some peaceful ones? Alright. Let us speak with this infiltrator. Are you sun-touched shore walker? We will abandon our purpose when the sea runs dry. I don't think the sea should run dry. That'd be really bad for, like, the fish. And literally everything. And, well, literally life. It'd be bad for literally life if the sea ran dry. So, let's not have that happen. But instead, let's just go back to the nursery and turn in the Sahagin daily so we can get over to our last ones for the day anyway. So, the infiltrators are all slain. I expected as much, but I had hoped that they would listen to reason. Perhaps... if my kin continue to fail in this manner, they will one day reconsider in their war-mongering ways. Sure, Walker, we able to steal back the cargo? Yep. Thank you. We will deliver these crates ourselves. The crew of the merchantmen must may be alarmed to our appearance, but we must make an effort to teach them that not all Sahagins desire conflict and chaos. Response. Can't tell, I'm trying to like write and read, and we know how well it does with typing and reading, so let's forget writing. Your lesson was a success. The tale of their humiliation will be apparent to all when they slink back to the shore, bloody and beaten. Nah, it was close enough. This incident reminds me of a recent experience. After a particularly bountiful fishing expedition, I gorged myself on my catch. Oh gosh, I was trying to write without looking and I kind of went off the line. Oops! It wasn't until after I finished my gluttonous feast that I noticed the remains of a mildly poisonous bottom feeder. I was sick for days and have been careful to sort my hauls ever since. No, I do not mean to compare you to a bottom feeder. Forget this story. I thank you for your aid, shore walker. Alright. Let's go to Camp Overlook. Once I fix my awful writing here. Oh, there appears to now be a captured kobold here. Make it quick, adventurer. As you can see, I've got my hands full with our little friend here. This is an outrage, a farce, and trust me, an outrage! This is an insult, and we kobolds will not stand for it. No, no, stand no more. You'll not have legs to stand on if you don't quit blabbering and spill the truth about whatever it is you scurvy rats are plotting. Plotting? There's no plotting. No, we plot nothing. Not nil, nothing. Enough, unlike you and your ilk, I've been a working pair of eyes and at least half me wits about me. You think I'm not seeing you lot blasting and scurrying around Ogamaru of late? Commander Bladen, sir. Skate Swiss? Aye, it's a treat to see me old trainee, but I fear a brewing kobold plot demands me attention. Our ear and I just might be able to help you with that, Commander. I trust you've heard the news of our missing shipment of saltpeter. So soon she knows? This cannot be. No, no, it cannot be. I knew it. Your endless tongue wagging has finally dug your own grave. It was not us. No, no, oh, not us. It was them. Yes, yes, them. What nonsense is this? Beady eye, frizzy tail, a penchant for causing us trouble, a kobold's a kobold. This is not so. No, no, not so. There are kobolds, and then there are kobolds, and then there are kobolds still. It is the low ones who stole your precious saltpeter, the ones who live down, beneath, below. Beneath and below? Come to think of it, me scouts did mention the particularly scrappy band of kobolds, but seem to have made their home at the cliff base. Yes, yes, that is the place. That is the home of the 789th. They are the worst of the worst. They are most stinky, smelly, scummy, stinky, and ugly, too. Commander, as the presiding officer of this investigation, I request permission to go below and investigate the so-called 789. Furthermore, I would enlist this adventurer to join me. She's proven herself capable and would seem we go up against a worthy foe. As you please, Lieutenant, but I warn you, be careful down there. The sight of the kobold won't strike fear into anyone's heart, but their bite and their bones are a fair sight worse than their bark. Understood, Commander, we will not let you down. And with that, I take my leave, till sea swallows all. Well, are you? Are you ready to take on the scurviest band of kobolds in Whoaaaa? You better be, because I'm counting on you to make yourself useful. Suppose. Still ignoring. Oh, screw you. I can fly higher a little bit. Not much, but... Oh, oh, oh. I was going the wrong way. Because we... Let me go down here. I just kind of flew in from above on my objective. Okay. Well, well, what have we here? 1, 2, 3 crates of saltpeter. Seems our kobold informant spoke true. What the? Surrounded, stand ready, Arya. Are you just gonna stand there squeaking at me all day? Fight with honor or die like the rats you are. Are there no alternatives? Choices, options, alternatives? Such as perhaps surrender? Yes, yes, surrender! We surrender! Did you just say surrender? Yes, yes, we surrender. Yield, submit, surrender. What in the seven hells? I have an inkling as to whys and wherefores, but seems the notorious 789 is keen to return their plunder without so much as a fight. I, for one, wouldn't have been opposed to cracking a few kobold skulls, but considering the strained relations between limps and little buggers these days, you can argue with good diplomacy. Anyway, I'll report back to Commander Bloydon and arrange for the transport of supplies. I, the reliable escort this time. Meantime, why don't you ask around and see what you can learn about our new neighbors? After all, they don't seem half as imposing as I expected. They'll do ours at least. Best of luck, Arya, till sea swallows all. Alright. We need to go all the way to the back here. To Pikmin Gigu. Said talk. You are still here. We have surrendered, yes. Yielded, submitted, surrendered. You will not hurt us, yes. Phew, I'm relieved, reassured, relaxed, relieved. Who am I, you ask? I'm Gigu, and Gigu is a foreman of the 788. Leader a name, yes, but no more. No, no, no more. For in truth, no one listens to Gigu. Gigu is ignored. Invisible, insulted, ignored. Incompetent, too. 789 store your precious spoon powder? Yes, yes we did, and yet we had good cause for doing so. An excuse, a reason, a cause. Ours is a peaceful order by nature. The 789 troubled no one, and no one troubled us. No, not until now. We are driven from the tunnels, exiled to this place that sinks with soil and seawater. But you are a stranger, and I rambled too much too soon. No, no, I will speak no more. Go now, and leave Gigu to his suffering, his pain, his shame, his suffering. Or will I let you? Hello, can you go? You are still here, yes? Yes, yes, you are. You would hear the sad tale of Gigu and the 789, and listen and weep, sob, cry, weep. You think you people have it tough. You know nothing. No, nothing at all. Ours is a world of kobold eat kobold. Yes, ours is a constant struggle, a labor, a toil, a struggle for survival. Dig and dig we do, dig for ore and riches. Dig well, we are rewarded. Better digs are given us, and more weight to our words carry. Dig poorly, and we are shunned, reviled, scorned, shunned. You know, you know that kobold orders have numbers, yes? Yes, yes, you know. The smaller the number, the greater the order. You find this curious, but this is the kobold way. How many orders, you ask? Yes, yes, how many? 789 we have, but not one more. We exist at the backside of Kobold Society, the bottom, the rear, the backside. And so from the tunnels we are driven. Dig more, find more, make more wealth for your betters. Then you can come home, they say, but this dry vein holds no treasures, no, no, nothing. Meanwhile, our cannon will Gamero hoard treasures so great that they toss gold away like garbage. Yes, the trash is our treasure. Any moment now, we will be judged in our hall. But our sack is empty, barren, bare, empty. We must go down to the dig and bring back something, anything for us. I beg of you, yes, yes, even the shabbiest scraps will do. Alright, so let's go get some worthless ore from the kobold dig. Gosh, I'd rather voice these than Sahagins any day, let me tell you. So, oh, hello, Kobold Quarterman. I am going to punch you now. Maybe some kicks too, just for good measure. And we need 3 of them for our current company one. I think we can do that. Considering we need to find the ore around here. There's 2 right there. So, we don't have to worry about these ones aggroing me anymore. I happen to remember a certain aura kind of running right through and getting a few friends on her way up here with me. Alright. Alright, that finishes up that one. Let's grab our last chunk of ore. And bring it back to Gigu. I'm gonna take this around. So you can see Upper Lunasia right over there. So that's cool. Where are we going? I went right past it. I went right over it, actually. Hello. From dawn till dusk we did, and yet our barrels are empty, bare and bare empty. Could it be? Yes, yes, it could. Why, these dirty lumps, chunks, scraps, lumps exceed our haul from the past 3 moons. You have my thanks, adventure, and my gratitude. Oh, but you must not leave so soon. No, no, longer you must stay. Persist, sojourn, stay, till Zoga has come and gone. Who is Zoga, you ask? Zoga is giant among kobolds, a beast, a brute, a giant. So smart and strong is Zoga, that his order surges to the top of the ranks. Zoga would lead us all into a new era of prosperity, or so Zoga claims. But this is a sham. Yes, Zoga cares only for Zoga. Weak you are, Zoga will use you and throw you away. Yes, Zoga stomps all over us. Trample, stamp, stomp. This is why you must stay, adventurer, stay and watch over us from the shadows. Alright. Let us do that. Go. This place reeks. Stinks, smells, reeks. You said you were taking us to a steam bath. You are a big fat liar. A cheat, a fraud, a liar. Stop your bloody squealing. Work before pleasure. Do you want to join the riff-raff and you're a rotten trash heap? No, no, I thought not. Greetings, Zoga. How kind of you to visit our humble dig. I must say, you're looking especially impressive today. Imposing, overpowering, overwhelming, overbearing, Yeah, and you're looking as scruffy as ever, whatever your name is. Enough talk. My time's worth more than your sorry hide. Now let's see what you've got for me. Is this your monthly haul, or what popped out of your arsehole this morning? Once a sluggard, always a sluggard. Stragglers, sloth sluggers, the lot of you. The 79s are no sluggards, Zoga. No, not a one. Every day we toil in the mine, slave, sweat, toil from dawn until dusk. Yes, we set down our pickaxes only to eat, and sleep. Eat, sleep? It seems we have a misunderstanding here. A mistake, a misconception, a misunderstanding. Sleep, food? These are luxuries, comforts, indulgences, luxuries. And luxuries, yes, luxuries are for kobolds who can dig their own way. You are nothing. You deserve nothing. You are nothing. No rations for a month, or until you increase your haul 100-fold, whichever comes last. But, Zoga, we are already weak, and hungry. Cut off our food supply, and we will starve, wither, die. Then die, yes, die. Each day you live, you breathe our air and eat our food. Give us nothing in return. You are a parasite, Gigu. A leech, a sponge, a parasite. Your very existence keeps us from achieving our potential. But I can think of one way you might be of use. Yes, the shriveled carcasses of you and your lot could feed our furnaces, father. Fuel, feed for your betters. You cannot mean what you say, Zoga. No, this must be some cruel joke, a jest, The only joke around here is you, Gigu. I'll not repeat myself this time. 100-fold. And aunts, alas, and you'll be the first to burn, singe, sizzle, burn. Let's go, ladies. Yes, the stench of sloth, and stupidity in this dump is making me sick. Remember Remember, ladies, this is the fate of those who don't dig their own way. Now I do believe it's time for the steam bath. Oh, woe is me, misery, misfortune, woe! What in the seven hells just happened? I come back from Camp Overlook only to see some overstuffed kobold strutting around like he owns the place. You are not so wrong. No, no, your words are true. Zogod leads the 13th, yes, and has many friends and followers in Ugamaro. His power grows with each day. With each day, one less kobold challenges the word of Zogod. Soon none will be left to oppose him. No, no, not a one. So wait, what are you saying? That you're just gonna let that self-styled tyrant walk all over you? Yes. We have no choice, no recourse, no refuge. What kind of answer is that? Ain't you got a shred of dignity in your whole body? No, I do not. Look, I don't know your kobold hierarchies from an hole in the ground. What I do know is that if anyone talked to me like that, I'd go to the 7th L and back to cut them down to size. But you are strong. Bold, brave, strong, and I am. Lemon, have mercy! I can't stand to look at the sorry lot of you. Are you kobolds or dome mice? Look, you might not have the spawn to stand up for yourselves, but Arya here and I sure as hell do. Ain't that right, Arya? Just tell us where we can find this Zogod. You know not what you say. No, you know nothing. It is pure malice to oppose Zogod. Folly, insanity, madness. The only thing most driving me mad is your endless wailing. That settles it. I'm not leaving the stinking hole until Zogod falls on his hands and knees, begging before me, begging for mercy. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. But did you just say something? No, nothing at all. Zogod does not suffer opposition lightly. No, not in the least. If we cross him, he will crush us. We are doomed. Cursed, damned, doomed. Oh, adventurer, do not leave us. No, you must not go. The Rogadin woman frightens me even more than Zogod. Horrifies, terrifies, frightens. But we have no choice. No, we have none. You will protect us from Zogod's bullying. Yes, you will? Eagerly and pathetically, wholeheartedly. Oh, adventurer, you are too kind, gracious, generous, kind. Yes, kind, and possessing the strength of 100 kobolds. Yes, 100 kobolds. You do not need Gigu's help. No, you do not. Good luck fighting Zogod, adventurer. I await word of your triumph, your victory, your success. And with that, we have unlocked the neutral reputation with the 789th Order. So we can now get dailies from Bo-Zoo, as well as, of course, purchase stuff. So, our vendor is here. What do we have? Just some alchemical stuff, it looks like. And probably same over here. Yup. Alright. Ill-gotten gains. Bo-Zoo has been a sluggard, a loafer, a slacker, a sluggard. But Bo-Zoo would be a sluggard no more. No more. Gigu says that the 639th finds shiny metals. Yes, the shiniest. Could this be true? 639th was once as shabby as us. Crafty, scrappy, shabby. The 639th can find shinies, then why not me? Yes, why not me? Bo-Zoo can strike it rich too. But I would know for certain, for true, for sure, for certain. You will go to the dig, yes. Bring back proof of the 639th's accomplishment for Bo-Zoo. Yes, this you must do. Hells have no fury. Adventure, how glad I am to see you come. Boga is having a situation, a plight, a predicament, a situation. But what is trouble for Bo-Go is trouble for us all. Bo-Zoo does not know much, but Bo-Zoo knows. Yes, I know. Bo-Zoo would like nothing more than help his friend Bo-Go, Nothing, nothing at all. But Bozu's help is unwelcome, unsought, undesired, unwelcome. This makes Bozu sad. But what can Bozu do? Only send you. Yes, you. Yes, Bozu will send you. Bozu's blown cover. Shiny metals are not easy to find. No, no. Hide from Bozu's pick they do. When I'm tired of working, I fill my sack with rocks and rubble instead. Does Inspector know this? Not until Bozu is far away. Far, far in the distance. Yes, Bozu is sharp like that. Smart, quick, sharp. For 11th order, metal workers are not so sharp. No, no, they are dull indeed. They would smelt my ore in their furnace. Do they not realize the perils of such an action? The dangers, the risks, the perils? No, no, their recklessness must be stopped. Halted, disrupted, stopped. And now, fortunately, Bozu knows exactly what must be done. Precisely, specifically, exactly. We must use Bago's beauties to make furnace go boom. That will teach the futility of expecting real work from Bozu, the pointlessness, the fruitlessness, the futility. Yes, yes, that will teach them to let Bozu be Bozu. Still would rather voice these than the Sahagins. Oh my gosh. Alright, so Bago is right up here, and we need to speak with him twice. Bozu sent you to me, did he did? You will not eat my beauty's fingers and make my workshop go boom boom like that one did? No, no, you will not. Then maybe you can be of assistance, help, aid, assistance. With some of my beauties, did I have a disagreement? A spat, a fight, a disagreement. But my workshop they did, fled to Iron Lake, where they seethe and sizzle and speak ill of Bago. You will tell them Bago is sorry for what he said, yes? They are not getting fat. No, no, they are as slender, slim, and beautiful as ever. They will come back to Bago, yes? Bago implores them, begs, beseeches, implores. Bozu would make furnace go boom, hide his trickery. Bago cares not for the dustman's fate. No, no, cares not at all. But needs no excuse for fiery fulminations. Yes, yes, Bago will help you. Bago will introduce you to his most buxom beauty. Beautiful indeed she is. Yes, if a bit testy, ill-tempered, whatever, testy. It's like, finally, I couldn't do it. You would be wise to escort her to your destination with speed. Haste, quickness, speed. Yes, yes, you will be wise, or you will be the one to go boom. Ha ha ha. And your task does not end when furnace blows its top. No, no, it has only begun. You must bring Bago's beauty back. Bring back what remains of her essence, her soul, her core. But be forewarned. Advise, caution, forewarn. Bago's beauties often have a mind of their own. Yes, yes, they do. Transport the limpet bomb to the specified location of Iron Lake before it detonates. You have 60 seconds to complete this task. Should you fail, return to the starting location and begin anew. Be wary of attacks from enemies, which will sap your strength. Should you fail to complete the task in time, the bomb will explode and you will suffer damage. Alright, so this is going to be our first transporting vet. So much like the Sahagins, I've actually never done these ones before. So we're going to be carrying a thing. We cannot attack unless we put it down. Which of course makes us have to go all the way back. And we have a time limit. So we also cannot sprint. I probably am realizing I should have probably, okay, it's right up here. I'm like, ooh, I probably should have put on my Fist of Wind. Alright, let's get out of here before we get blown up too. And let us kill this poor 11th Order Priest. Just trying to use Titan's Anger on this, and as we've been going through here. No, hold on. I forgot the embers, which I need to pick up too. Oh. As I keep rushing up, oh no. Like I said, I haven't done these before, so I'm like, alright. I got a limpet bomb core. That's what we needed, so now we need to slash soothe. Luckily, we don't have to do the transporting to get back, so we can just work on these others that are in the same area. Chill. Come with me. If you want to live. I mean, if you want to get back. Yes, that. Oh, right. Slash soothe, Rennie. Slash soothe. Now I did it again. Find a right click on, but that doesn't help. Alright, last one is over this way. So many people about still. Alright, that one is done. Now let's head over here to the east so that we might find some more. That's one. That's two. That's three, if I can examine it. That's three. Alright, let's go back to Bago first. And then Bozu. So typically, I haven't really mentioned this, so hey, look, there's an A rank. But you will just go back to the NPC that you started from on the quest in almost every case. Actually, I think every case. My beauties, return, oh glorious day. Bago was lost without you. Where were Australia lost? Yes, yes, he was. Bago was a fool, adult, a dimwit, a fool. Foolish Bago will do anything you desire. Yes, yes, you just promise you will never leave Bago's side. Can't you see we're having a personal moment here, adventurer? Yes, yes, go back and bother Bozu. Where is she? Where is Bago's beauty? Bago's beauty returns. Yes, yes, she does. Many booms are had. Yes, many, many shouts, many cries, many screams. And who are you again? You are who? Bozu's friend. Go back to Bozu and tell him next time he bothers me, he will be the one to go boom. Oh, gosh. That's all I'd say is, oh, gosh. Alright, ill-gotten gain. Adventure brings back shines, yes, from 639 to Bozu. Yes. See how it sparkles? Shines, glimmers, sparkles. The 639 has dug up a fortune. Yes, yes, they strike true. Surely they will not miss a shiny. No, 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 a shine, not a shiny or two. Thank you, yes, thank you, adventurer. For today, wealth has also come to Bozu. Gotten gains. Alright. Here's Bago for you. No line for anything but booms and beauties. He may not call Bozu a friend, but does this change Bozu's feelings? No, no, never. I cannot speak for Bago. No, no, I can't. But Bozu will not forget your kindness. But yes, Bozu will always remember who to ask when he needs something done. Yes, yes, I will. Else have no fury. And then finally, Bozu's blown cover. The Four Lemons Furnace is no more. Bozu thanks you for your aid. You are a friend of slugs and slubbers everywhere. An ally, a patron, a friend. Yes, yes, Bozu can look forward to many, many... Hold on, I forgot how to write. Or spell, more specifically. Many, many days of rest and relaxation. You will linger close by. Yes, days of sojourn and linger. Today is a happy day. Happy indeed. Alright, and that wraps up our Beast Tribe quest literally for the day. We can't actually accept anymore. We are a lot out of allowances. They reset, I think it's like 8 AM Pacific, something like that, every day. So, yeah. Anyway, the next part we will head for the other dungeon that unlocked when... Well, actually, it's been unlocked for a while, but the other dungeon that was one of the end game dungeons for A Realm Reborn. So, thank you all for watching. If you enjoyed the video, consider liking, commenting, and or subscribing. If you really enjoy it, consider supporting the channel. All support greatly helps her keep being content like this. You can find the links for that in the description, along with links to me on social media. So thank you again for watching, and until next time, this is rinimt, signing out.